Hi guys. Today for our assignment, we're going to be talking about CrossFit. CrossFit is a type of weightlifting style. Usually employs high reps, high sets, and also has a sense of community built in. So there's many different fitness principles that we're going to be talking about with CrossFit, and also how CrossFit is not just a weightlifting style, but also a way of life for some people as far as the fitness goes. So CrossFit is mainly designed to build fitness, or is a type of exercise or exercises designed to build fitness. There's different principles of fitness that come into play, but CrossFit it builds a broad and general inclusive fitness. CrossFit workouts involve constantly varied functional movements performed at relatively high intensity. So high intensity functional movements, movements that you're going to benefit from moving around every day of life. CrossFit workouts can be done at home or at CrossFit affiliated gyms. Okay. There are two actual gyms in the larger city of Eau Claire called Fit Elite and Momentum Fitness. Okay. So here are the principles of fitness that are being worked on with CrossFit. So CrossFit has cardio, strength, flexibility, power, speed, agility, and balance. Cardio meaning that there is some rowing machines, there's some biking machines, there's some strength involved with weightlifting, with using barbells or dumbbells, flexibility, where they do stretching exercises together, building that range of motion, power, meaning pushing, jumping, throwing medicine balls, speed. There's some running involved, sprinting or middle distance. There's no really long distance type running involved unless you do that on your own. Agility and also balance. Okay, let's go down here a little bit. So basically how CrossFit is set up. So there is a sense of community. So the community is what draws people in, is what makes people stay with CrossFit when they sign up for a gym. It's almost like a business practice, right? They want to keep you involved. They want to keep that sense of community. They want someone to be involved, almost like a team atmosphere. So the biggest thing about CrossFit is that people work out together. They push each other. The first person, the strongest person, is just as important as the weakest person or the slowest person in the gym. Everyone pushes themselves to a certain limit to get them more fit, and also push themselves to be a little bit more competitive. Like I said, many people work out at CrossFit affiliates. People also do CrossFit workouts at home. Okay, so here's a picture of that where people are cheering someone on to to get a personal best in the power clean. Okay, so when it comes to workouts and how they're structured, they're usually structured into what's called a WOD. A WOD stands for workout of the day. Workouts of the day are either created by the head instructor or they're posted daily on CrossFit.com. Most WODs are given female names such as Grace or Nancy. I'm not really sure why, but that is what a WOD is. Okay, so here's an example of a WOD. So a WOD. Now, this person right here is doing what's called a clean and jerk with a barbell. They start with the weight on the ground and then they lift it above their head. Now, Grace, for example, for this WOD named Grace, you do 135 pounds clean and jerk for 30 reps. Okay, so you see how fast you can do 30 reps of the clean and jerk. Okay, how fast you can do the reps for the clean and jerk. Now, the weight is modifiable. So let's say you have a weaker person. You have grandma, where I've seen some older people do CrossFit. You have grandma that can only lift the bar, which is 45 pounds, or even less than that. Then you have them do that less weight, doing the same thing. So 30 reps for a set number of weight, okay, for a set time. Fran, for example, for this one, it's a 21-15-9 rep. You're going to do 21 reps of 95-pound thruster, then 21 pull-ups. Then you do 15 reps of 95-pound thruster, then 15 reps of pull-ups. And then finally 9 reps of that, then 9 reps of that for time. How fast can you get through it? And last one is also how fast can you get through this as well. So Nancy, you run 400 meters, which is 1 lap around the track, and then you do a 95-pound overhead squat for 15 times. So it ends up being 75 reps and also about 1.25 miles. If you get good enough, you can compete in what's called the CrossFit Games. The CrossFit Games started in 2007. All the best athletes that are from the CrossFit gyms, they have to qualify to get to go to this. Once they get there, the grand prize, if you do win at all, for example, in 2011 was $250,000. Now that was 9 years ago. I imagine it's probably a lot more now. But CrossFit is something that people can be really competitive about. But as far as competitiveness, CrossFit's poster boy, quote unquote, was Rich Froning. He's won 3 CrossFit Games in a row and has been given the title the fittest man on earth. Again, the fittest man on earth, that's just a title. It's not an official thing. Okay. However, CrossFit is sponsored by many different brands, such as Reebok, where they create their own shoes specifically designed for CrossFit. They sponsor gyms, and also as far as barbells go and equipment goes, Rogue Fitness. We actually have some Rogue Fitness bars up in the weight room. Rogue Fitness builds some great bars to use for barbell style training. With CrossFit, I personally have done CrossFit. It was not for me. I'm a little bit more of a competitive person. I want to beat the person next to me. However, in many CrossFit gyms, it's all about a sense of community and cheering each other on, which you can still do and be competitive, but I was a little bit too competitive for that gym. I'm not the strongest, but just the competitiveness, I really want to get after it, and beat people and try to be the best that I can. And also the turnoff for me was about $100 a month, or a little bit more, depending on the gym that you join. But the sense of community is really second to none. It's like a team. So please do the sheet that's assigned to this worksheet, and that'll be it.